Sit here in 4 high years and watch it. It's nice, eh, watching it.
It's better live out there. Oh, that's good. They'll zoom in.
Yeah, we're live. Right, good afternoon everybody and welcome to the 50th Aotearoa Bowling Nationals. We're here at the Thames Bowling Club. My name's Sean Blackburn and I'm joined in commentary by Honi and Miwa. And I'll throw over to Honi. Nice to have you here, and if you can just do a quick introduction for us and introduce the teams.
Kia ora Sean, hemi kia koutou kua whakarongo ana ki te koutou e noho I roto tō koutou kāinga. Ki te tēnei takaro mai mita ki Thames, no reira katimata rātou, no reira ngā wāhine. We have Johnsonville from Wanganui Aotearoa. And we have the team of Paula Meredith, Kay Carr, Anna Northcote, and Nina Demunik. And then they are playing Tainu Rohe. Now, Tainu, of course, are the hosts here in Thames, so it's probably appropriate that they should be in the finals. It happens so often, the hosts normally get into these. This is a semi-final. But all the best to whoever. We have Gayleen Kawana. Now she's been very instrumental in organisation of this tournament, so congratulations. Natasha Grimshaw, Tanya Wheeler and Karen Guilford. So those are two teams that are out there now. It's very, very warm here in Thames. So as mentioned, probably greens running 15 to 17. It's likely to get quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. We're currently just started. We're on the first end here, picking up coverage. So we're just working through, getting all the cameras sorted for you there. You can see a full length end on the 2 metre mark. And the conditions for this game are 10 ends or 1 hour 15 minutes. I believe when we get to the finals there'll be no time limit, but for the semi-finals to keep things moving, we're under a time limit of 1 hour and a quarter and a maximum of 10 ends. You can see here we're on rink 2. We've got full greens going as mentioned. We've got the flight up on green 2.
That's right, yes.
Finals, yep.
And I played up there this morning and it was running very, very well. We were in the quarterfinals. So, no, it was all good.
Yep, it's Natasha Grimshaw just putting on the forehand side there. They'll just be trying to get a feel for the green here. I think the ladies played down here this morning. The men, like you mentioned, were on green 2, so they've come down. They had a couple of trial ends, so they might take a little bit longer to find it. But yeah, the women were down here this morning, so yeah, they should be looking to get into their stride quite quickly. A really, really big crowd and lots of atmosphere in behind us, which is really cool to see.
Yes.
I think you mentioned, is there 5 host clubs?
Yes, 5. That's correct. Yes, 5.
Which is great. And I mean, you can see there, just on the left-hand side of your screen, the crowd out there. It's very warm, so they're certainly going to get some sun. But great to see events like this. Everyone watching the finals and coming back to the host club.
And here we have Gayleen. She's just looking at the head from the mat, and she's about to bowl. Paula Meredith, the other skip, is just collecting her bowl.
Doesn't like it by the reaction there. Soon find out. We'll pick up probably the second end. We'll get the score sorted. Not quite sure who's holding the shot there at the moment. Obviously just gone live halfway through the end. We'll pick this up. On the backhand side here.
Is it going to be on Sky?
So
we're coming to you from Bowls New Zealand. Bowls New Zealand?
Yeah, Bowls New Zealand YouTube page. Right, Gayleen here. She's going to play a forehand side again, which is the way she played with her first bowl, looking to make her correction. hasn't written this one off straight away like she did the last one, so it could be a chance here. She'll be coming back.
Paula's just waiting instructions from her third.
There's a bit of chalk going on one of the bowls. It might have, it looks like she's made contact and just flipped it over to the side, so it's now quite congested around the jack there.
This access must be kept clear for our Michigan bowler and the bowlers.
Paula's sort of waving her bowl in.
Yeah, she's
following it up
here.
The green.
It's got to be close. Look at this.
And
it's going to be
toucher.
There's a few claps though. We're just going to see maybe it win their favour. Looks like
taking out two, three,
four.
Looks
like 4 shots there to Galen Carnival's team to start. That's considering how close Paula got with it, she'd be pretty disappointed.
It just didn't carry. The key just didn't carry, and it knocked it over to.
She's managed to touch the jack and wasn't flying through. She had pretty good weight.
Yeah,
just a little under the line and chipped it unfortunately away from her bowls, and they've now got some work to do.
Yes, to drop 4 in the first end is quite traumatic.
Yeah, especially in the shorter format, right? You know, like there's a lot of the games in outdoor are sort of 15, 18 ends, but I guess something a little bit different about this event is the 10 ends. It's only played over 2 days, and
that's
there's
right.
A large
short and sharp, that's what I call it.
Yeah,
short and sharp. You've got to get in there early.
Yeah, I think
get the advantage.
They played 5 games of qualifying yesterday, and then the top 16 this morning were in 4 groups of 4, and the 4 winners have made their way through, so they've played 3 games already this morning. So like I say, in the 10 end format, dropping a 4 on the first end is certainly not something you want to be doing if you can help it. Nice opener there from Karen. Interesting, the 2 leads have decided to play 2 different hands. Coming back, might just be a little bit short of a gallop. Doesn't like it, I don't think. I think it's just going to come under the line. Just a little bit of everything there, a touch of green and a touch of white. Too bad.
I've heard that common phrase quite a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
Touch of this and a touch of that.
Absolutely. It has forced leaning onto the other hand here. Get it out on a wider line.
Which has played it pretty well.
Coming back.
Just going to run on.
It's a pretty handy bowl here. Game where the mat's been pulled right up here, but the jack's on the 2 metre mark, so it is still quite a short end. This looks to be on a nice little line, judging off those last ones that came in. Yep, it's coming back nicely. Natasha, no, that's Tanya Wheeler.
And she's got the shot by the looks of it, sure.
Yep, she does. And a North coat here. Willing it on a touch. Could still be 2 shots to...
Wheeler was willing it on there with her hand movements, but it didn't make it.
Right. Tanya here again. She'll be looking to do something similar to her last. It's not going to be here, I don't think. It's going to be... well, the line is still around that for Anna here. Just wants to make a touch of contact. That's a lovely effort, and it's a really nice home. Just ran on a touch, but they've got two nice bowls at the back now.
Contacted the shot bowl, but just deflected further on, just out of shot range.
Tasha here, playing the forehand. I think she'll be looking to just come around those shorter ones and see if she can find her way, either sit that red bowl down or past. It looks like it's going to run into the ditch, I think. Yep, just a touch quick.
That one rolls on towards the ditch.
It's going to stay on. It's a third one at the back now, and you can see there Gayleen just signalling to Natasha there just to try and get inside, tighter on her last one. Just needs to run a bit. I think it's going to be another shot, but
pretty good.
Just sort of keep the target there.
Those of you watching from home, you might see that spider caught in the web there. On the green this morning, they were covering the jack and the bowls, the spiders. Apparently they were, over the winter, they get up into the shades and breed, and this morning the wind just blew them onto the green. They're all over us.
Wow.
I don't know whether that's a good sign of that you're going to win some money. That's what Mum used to say to me.
Yeah, right.
Boy, if you've got a spider on you, that's a good omen.
Oh, there's probably a lot of people are pretty hopeful against that everywhere.
Oh, look, it's gone now, so...
So you've had fairly, looking at the weather out there today, you've had fairly contrasting days of weather for the tournament. Yesterday was pretty wet. There was some photos of some squeegees and a lot of hard work done to keep the greens playable.
Definitely.
So challenging day, but I guess finals day, if you were going to have a good day to play, finals day is when you want it.
Yes, the clubs have been well organised in terms of keeping the greens open and playable, especially yesterday with the wet, windy weather.
Yeah, excellent. Is this going to stay on? Don't think so. That's in the ditch. So these three bowls at the back are still very much in play. They're probably two or three down, so needs to make something happen down here. She's playing aggressive on the forehand. It's in the area. Needs to get the jack. She's got it. Oh, looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
I don't think it's killed it.
So with a kill, is this a respot or is it a kill's a kill?
No, a kill's a kill. So they'll replay the end.
Replay the end. Wow, that was probably a little bit unlucky. It looked like she got the jack and it actually cannoned into one of her back bowls. Yeah. She got a clean run through. She was sitting for 4 shots.
Kata patu te haki. Now, interesting, in their program that they produced for this, they have Te Reo Māori kupu or words and the English meanings, and so that jack was hit there, so the haki was hit.
Right.
Kata patu te haki. Okay, the jack was hit into the ditch.
That's quite a good initiative, I think. And,
yes, very good.
And certainly...
And I'll be mentioning some of these as we go through, Sean, just so our listeners you can become familiar with the bilingualism of this game.
And so with the format of the tournament, so you have to have a minimum of 3.
Yes, 3 Māori members plus one other of any other nationality. Yes.
Okay. And this is obviously the 50th running of it. Just give a little bit of background. Does it sort of move around each year and played in all parts of the country, or?
Yes, it does. I mean, it started off in Frankton in the Waikato in 1975, and of course we're at Thames now. But in between that, you know, we've in the second year, 1976, Tamarani. I'll just jump. I won't go through all of them here.
Sure.
But we got Tokomaru Bay in 1986, and I started in Te Tairāwhiti in 1986 playing in this tournament.
Wow.
And so I've been all around the country basically, to Waipunamu, mainly Christchurch. I think we've held it down there three times over the 50 years. We've had it in Taranaki 3 times, once in Waitara, once in Te Hawara and once in Mamuti. And Tuanganui, Atara, I've held it a couple of times. So yeah, it goes all over the country.
Yeah, excellent. And for a tournament to be in its 50th year, I think is pretty special. So it's something to be pretty proud of for the committees and everyone organising it. And very well supported. You know, they have 16 qualifiers in each. You know, you must have had, was it close to 60 entries, maybe more?
At least, yeah. Yes,
and
more.
each, you know, in the men's and the women's. So there's a lot of people who have descended on teams for the weekend, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think there's much accommodation available at the moment while all the bowlers are here.
Yeah.
All the motels and hotels are chocker.
It's awesome for the township of Thames and the wider area. You know, sort of what places like this will rely on over these over the summer months. Looks like that one's just going to run through a touch, so we can see there the red and green bowls are gaining theme. So they've started strongly again on this, which is still the second end. Current score 4-0 after 1, so the killed end now being replayed. And I guess, so they didn't take the option is to take the bowls back to the end and start again, but probably because it was the last bowl of the end, they just carry on.
Easier to just leave them at that end and play back.
They're on a short time limit, so
yes.
And it's a nice head building here for Gayleen. She'll be extremely happy with how her team started.
Yes, definitely.
Bit of interest showing here. Oh, again the unlucky sort of under edge snick and run away. So a bit unfortunate there from Anna. Natasha here will just be looking to draw one close on the forehand. It's, like I said, it's quite sunny out there, so quite a bit of glare on this camera that's facing directly at it. The lighter coloured bowls do make it tricky, but it's, as you can see there, it's just come up short. Opting to change hands here and play the backhand. Just try and come under those bowls. Looking for a bit of luck. Edge. Not a bad effort. So you can see in the background there, Tim's Bowling Club, established 1900. So it's been around a very long time. As some of these bowling clubs around the country have been. Yes. A sport that's got tremendous longevity. Look at that from Natasha. It's a fantastic bowl. Drawn it nicely there. Chalk goes on the touch-up. Again, at least 3 or 4 shots there. We might see some aggression.
You might be able to hear some of the commentary coming from some of the supporters here behind us.
Yeah,
and
not only have we got a big crowd outside, we've got a fairly full club rooms here, which is terrific to see. So Paula here is going to have to find something again. I think we're going to see some aggression here.
Love you.
Right, I just had a bit of a team discussion there in the middle. Probably just saying, keep calm. If we can get ourselves out of danger this end, the damage isn't too bad.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing in semi-finals and finals. You just got to be cool.
That's right.
And play your shots.
Yeah.
In the hope that they go where you want them
That's
to.
right. You're in the semi-finals for a reason.
That's right.
You've obviously been doing things right. This is just going to run under. It might fall backwards and just tighten the line up, but we should be imagining see some aggression here from Paula. It's on its way. It's going to make some contact. What's going to happen here? It's cleaned out one. It's possibly still four shots, at least 3 there to Gayleen. Signalling draw another one.
Yeah, Natasha's saying just play the same shot, draw another one.
Yeah.
So here she goes.
We'll come into shot shortly. Not a lot of interest shown from Karen.
Under that white ball, which was quite a way up.
I think again we'll see a fairly quick weight here from Paula. She'll be looking to make contact with the jack. Yeah, at least 4 down's been the signal there.
She nearly ran out of fingers there. 4 down.
Right, it'll come into shot shortly. They're showing a bit of interest.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna. Oh, if it stays on, they actually would have had about 4 shots if it had stayed in. We're unbelievably going to be playing the second end for a third time.
Yeah, kei te patu te haki anō. So they've hit that jack again and it hit a couple of bowls and bounced up in the air and shot out. So that's the second kill.
Amazing bowls from Paula. She's
has been
twice. Her team in it, yeah, twice. Again, you know, she's been in the area and both times if the jack had stayed in, she could have ended up with 3 or 4 shots both times. So she'll be happy to be making contact, but yeah, a little bit of luck could have gone her way there. But the score remains 4-0, 4-0 after 1.
That's right. Could well have been double that.
Absolutely, yeah. And each time playing her last hole, she's been 3 or 4 down. So, Gayleen's team will be thinking, what do we have to do here to put this to bed?
And of course, we've got these 2 teams. One's from the for the Māori Bowls we have Rohe, so we've got Whanganui-a-Tara, that's the Wellington province if you like, but it comes under Whanganui-a-Tara, and Tainui Rohe for the Waikato region area. They all come under the one. Like for us in Taranaki, we come under Taranaki, but all the clubs have combined under Maunga Taranaki. That's our club.
Yeah, right.
That are represented here.
Excellent. Yeah, no, feel free to, as you think of things, history or any sort of things you want to share on the stream, please feel more than free to do so. I think it's good for the viewers out there to get an understanding of the history of the tournament, and we're just lucky to have such a good day for finals here. Just running a touch wide here. Come back to an okay home.
Well, of course, this is a semi-finals, but should either of these teams get through to the final, which one of them they will be playing for the Te Uira Vera Rakina trophy. That's the women's trophy. Yeah, so
I did walk past the trophy table earlier, and the trophies are nothing short of magnificent. They're great trophies, and a lot of work's gone into those.
And of course, Te Uira Vera Rakina, she was the wife of Dick, who was very instrumental in setting this tournament up way back.
Nice, excellent. That's a nice second shot there from Anna. Starting to build against them again here, so that's a really handy second shot. Galen's team have just been rock solid in every position. Everyone's been doing their job really well.
Excuse me, one and two.
A beautiful ball coming in here, just over the head. The second shot.
Right, it's just going to find its way nicely in behind.
Onto the 2 metre mark, basically.
Yep. Galen's team have already got one in behind there, and a couple right on it. So Natasha here, just looking to sneak around that one. has just come up a wee bit shy. The way this set's setting up, it wouldn't surprise me if we somehow had a third kill here with the jack heading out to the side. Just going to fade under. Lovely effort.
Aileen's asking to place another one in, draw the shot.
Yep.
Or second shot.
And I understand we're getting a little bit of feedback here. It's apologies, but it's a very noisy background here. We're tucked away in the club room, so we are doing our best. I'm hoping the vision that we're bringing you is good, and any commentary we can get through is a bonus.
And that one goes well over the head, probably deliberately. Paula's eyeing it up as she goes back to the mat to have her bowl. Paula Meredith, the skip of the Johnsonville team from Aotearoa.
Right, you can see here Natasha's got her foot on that left-hand side. That looks like where the jack's going to be heading if it's hit. Like I say, it's almost setting up for could we possibly go a fourth time?
Yeah.
It'll be unbelievable, but again, at least two down there, so need to make something happen. We should see some weight.
Natasha sort of playing to the back, predicting that a likely run shot.
There it is.
Oh no, it's
just a slightly weighted. Look at this, it's going to go out again.
popped it out again.
Well, this is quite unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a great shot from Paula Meredith. Play
row. Third kill in a row there, and now we're playing the second end for the fourth time.
So that's how tight and intense it is here, folks, today, and this is just the start of building up to the finals, the semi-finals here for the ladies, or for the Ngāwahine.
I think we're going to struggle to get our 10 ends in this game, given that 3 of them have been killed by the skip. I haven't played a lot of outdoor myself. I've watched a fair bit, but it's probably one of the first times I've seen 3 kills in a row. Like, you can get 3 kills in a game quite often, but back to back is quite uncanny.
Yes, and Karen Guilford has about half a metre away from the kitty.
Yep, she's been rock solid off the front.
And here we have Nina now.
Coming down on the forehand.
Just going on to the outside of Karen's bowl.
Karen here again,
taking the forehand shot. Yeah, coming in quite good.
Yep.
Trying to get inside Nina's.
Yep.
There we are, there's 2 up. There's plenty of room there for Nina to get in. Doing pretty well.
Needs to hold up to get the jack. Yeah, lovely bowl. That'll get some chalk. Great shot.
Got a touch there.
Once again, apologies for the commentary feedback. We are working on it, and but I think you can see from the viewing has been top notch. Like I say, okay, we're just going to take a quick 30-second break from commentary. We'll leave the feed up and we'll try and switch these headsets over and see if we can get it better for you out there.
Yeah, kia ora, Sean, yeah. We'll be back shortly, folks. Don't go away.
Test. Pop them on.
Yo, right, we're just trying to get these headsets sorted here. Hopefully you can all hear me out there. So we're currently playing the second end for the fourth time after 3 magnificent bowls from Paula Meredith. The skip has managed to kill it 3 times in a row. Natasha playing big weight here, looking to remove the shot bowl, and she's done it. She's got both of them. That's a terrific bowl. It's probably now sitting 2 shots at least. Again, pressure right on the back end of this team. It won't be that headset at the moment, Hone. I've just got a different one at the moment. We're trying here. Right, so Natasha played an amazing run shot and chipped a couple of bowls out, and looks like they're sitting 2 shots there. And again on the crossover, they'll be saying it'll be interesting if we can get a kill here. I think we're away with the commentary, so Dave, are we looking to get the second headset going? Try this one instead, please, on that. Try and get a lot less feedback on these ones. Trouble with the newer gear is it's a lot more sensitive to noise, and we're not in a closed room. Right, Gayleen here, just willing this one to pull up a little bit. Going at the back there. So this is interesting. Paula's probably got to try and draw a shot now after playing 3 really good run shots. So it'll be interesting to see if she can find her weight. Is it going to get down to the red? It's close. Oh, she might have done it. That's very close. Gee, she's played well. It looks like, yeah, they're pointing to that bowl. Could be the shot.
It definitely is. Natasha's saying get rid of it.
Alright, we've just got Natasha in the way of the camera here. I think they're going to be playing with... Oh, they're playing weight, trying to remove that last bowl too wide there. This is quite an interesting... Be interesting to see how Gayleen's team handle. Just they've got to stay calm and remember that they are 4-0 up. So they've just had a look here, but you know they're probably thinking we could be 10-0 in front here, and they're potentially only going to be 4-2.
That's right.
So they just need to remember that they've probably been playing the more consistent bowls, but But Paula has just been on fire.
Paula just walked up and getting confirmation from her third about the shots.
Yeah.
And which way she should go, the forehand or backhand.
I think the backhand's probably a bit safer for her out there. Just try and fade under that shortest bowl there. Similar weight to her last one.
Yes, going the backhand. Bit of a skip in the jumper.
Yeah,
she
she's
follows her bowl down.
Again. She's after it again. It looks on a nice
coming
path.
in pretty well.
It's just going to go. Oh, I think it's just past it. It might just be one shot here, but. Right, what's. Looks like Nina's got the jack in hand and she'll be grabbing the mat to start, so they've definitely scored. We're just not quite sure how many.
So they're playing the third end now. 3 ends have been killed, so that's really 6 ends. Yeah. Definitely won't get to 10 in the time.
No, definitely not. Tried to throw quite a short jack here. I don't know if it's going to be...
Don't know if it's up or not. Probably one mat. Oh, looks like it is.
Yeah, well, they are going to check. No, they're all happy. So it must be only about a mat up. Dave, I'm not sure if we can get the scoreboard in on one of those cameras, but we think it's 4-1 or 4-2. Now, this is looking like a nice start here from Nina.
Nina, yes.
Maybe throwing the jack. She's got the feel, and yeah, that's a really good start.
Probably
for her
about a metre over.
Yeah, they'll be really happy with that.
Karen plays a backhand. So
yeah, willing it to come back there. It's on a nice path, just short of a gallop. 4-1 after 2 ends. Amazingly,
okay.
as mentioned, we had those 3 kills in a row, so they actually played the second end 4 times, and the kills were all late in the end too. So yeah, I think there's we've probably played through half the time just about.
Yeah, Nina plays her second bowl.
Yeah, just a slightly wider line this time. Not quite going to come back.
Oh,
it had chalk on it from the last end, so we'll just wipe that
just
off.
Wiping it off, yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Right.
Tracking in pretty good.
Yep. A couple of claps here. Yep, that's going to be number 1 shot. So Paula just instructing there on the forehand, sort of reaching through, draw it back to. We got a nice back bowl there waiting.
Just runs through outside the shot bowl and runs 4 or 5 metres.
Right. Right, just a bit short of a gallop there. So again, chance here for Anna to tighten up her line and try and get right on it. Might have just overcorrected slightly. And just a bit under as well. Be disappointed with that. Galen's just instructed Tanya to change her hand. There's a fair bit of stuff in the way on the other side there, so play Play the open hand. Get as close as you can.
Yeah, that's the one.
Just a bit under, so again chances here for Paula's team. Looks to be on the wider side, but will come in behind and be another back bolt. Right, we'll just get a bit of a crowd shot there. Look at that. It's there's some games going up on green too as well. Fantastic to see, and thankfully there's a little bit of shade out there for most, because it is absolutely scorching.
Yeah. True.
Right, Natasha, you can see the foot there from Galen, just trying to get him behind, but she's going to make contact here and run one of the opposition's bowls in. So it probably helps them out here. We've got Kay here on the forehand, looking to tighten up her line, which she has. Interest here. Paula's interested. It's going to run under, is it? Oh, lovely attempt. Alright. Got it out on a nice line, just down to the weight, looking somewhere in behind, because those 4 bowls at the back are all against them. That's pretty handy. Yep, they're
Very
pretty
handy
happy with
there.
that. It just sort of splits a couple of them up.
Now, just coincidentally, while I'm thinking about it, Galen and Natasha, of course, played in the Oceania Challenge, of which the Aotearoa Maori team won this year for the inaugural competition, which was held in Tamaki Makaurau mid last year. So, these two here have paired up in the Tainui Rohe team, and here they're playing in the semi-finals here.
Yeah, that's
a real
excellent.
privilege for them to be running the tournament, the Waikato Rohe, and also being here in Thames, one of the northernmost of the Rohe. Last time we had this tournament was about 1990, and it was under Aotearoa Rohe.
Okay.
But had big discussions on the board, and they've changed the boundaries.
Right.
Because of the waka connections, and that's important to us from all our rohe. And so with the agreement of 2H here, he agreed that rohe boundary should be changed. So hence why Thames is now in the rohe of Waikato, or Tainui, more so.
Good information, thank you. Just a little bit under there from Paula. She's only one down, so it's not as bad as it has been the previous few ends, but she's got all the back stuff, so she'll be looking to make a correction. And Galen here, as you mentioned, she's been one of the main organisers and still playing, so it's she's going to just take it with her.
Look at that.
Yeah,
look at the coolness on her face. I thought, she was watching her bowl all the way. Yeah. No expression or delight. She was just, And that's she's got her mind on the job, and she wanted to get that shot, and she did. Look at that.
Amazing stuff. Yeah. And it's actually fairly well protected from a lot of those shorter bowls, so I don't quite know how Galen's going to get to it here. Maybe she just try and draw down on the forehand there and just follow down Galen's last bowl.
And she's played the forehand.
Looks like it's just a sort of a more of a draw bowl.
It's
coming back, but it's not quite going to get down in time. Doesn't want to hit that in. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate there.
It is.
For Galen, she's played so well and saved them on a number of occasions, so it wasn't to be this time. And Galen will be looking to just draw another one in there. And they'll be a lot more relaxed than they were sort of a
Yes.
couple of ends ago. They're sort of
Yeah,
gonna
look at
get in
that pose. I think that's, and she's watching
Oh,
that
it's
bowl.
going to
and-
hold
Oh, it had beautiful weight, but it just hit that bowl in front.
2, I believe.
Yeah.
So that'll just settle them back down. They
It
obviously
will.
were 4-0 up and going really well, but just couldn't pull away. But now it goes to 6-1 after 3 ends. So they'll be, just settle them down again. And like I say, Galen kept a really cool head there, which is what you want from your skip.
Yeah, we're coming to you from Thames, folks, and it's a National Bowls tournament. It's the 50th, but it's only the 49th tournament because in 2 or 3 years ago, due to COVID, kahununu, that tournament was postponed. So really the 49th.
Right.
Yeah. 50th year, but 49th tournament. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Right.
Yeah, in 2022,
Yeah.
it wasn't played.
Yeah. You can see Karen here. She's been rock solid off the front, hasn't she? She's just
Very
really
good.
set them up nicely.
Karen Guilford,
Yeah.
yeah, about a metre. Where?
We've got Nene on the back end here. Just going to find the ditch there, that first bowl. We've actually played a number of shorter ends, and now we've got a full length one.
Just had a bit of emergency. There's a lady wants to go to the toilet, but she's in a wheelchair, she can't get up, so they're going to see if they can get her around the other way.
Right. Okay. We'll try and get that sorted. Two cracking bowls there from Karen Guilford. As mentioned, just setting the heads up beautifully for her team.
Oh, this bowl's coming in pretty well
Yeah,
too.
not a bad correction there.
Just don't know whether it's... no, I'm just looking out the window, and I don't think it quite made it. Yeah, Tanya's playing into her own bowl,
I
and
think
it
this
could
one
nick
may
it in.
end,
No,
this will end
just
up in the
missed.
ditch. Yep, just a touch quick. Probably feel they need to score this end just to get themselves back in the hunt. 6-1 isn't a disaster. There's still plenty of time to come back, but they wouldn't want to get too much further behind if they can help it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the men's semis on the greens next door, and they've played 5 and 6 ends, so, you know, whereas here the ladies have only played the 3 because of the 3 kills. So 6. Time for another 4 ends, so still plenty of time
Excellent.
for either team to get more points.
Right. How's the weight on this one? You can see the clap there. Look pretty happy. This looks good. Oh, what a lovely bowl.
Yeah, and that's got
That's
the
a
shot.
great shot. Under pressure. Just got the finger measure out here. Just trying to see who's got the shot. She's just signalled 1 down, so that last bowl is the shot.
And
Just
it
saying,
instructed
stay on the
her
forehand,
to
yeah.
play on to the third shot.
Yeah, the jack
push
or
it in.
bowl, that's all in favour of them, isn't it?
Yes, it looks
Tell
like
you
it's
what,
going
it's
to
not
cut under.
far away, is it?
Ooh.
Scott. Oh, you were right. It did cut under. Only just. I think we've noticed they're not afraid to play quite an aggressive game style, this team. And like you say, they've Gayleen and Natasha have played in higher honours previously, so they've been exposed to all sorts of players and game styles. So they won't let a head build up too much against them. Looking at this, it's a nice attempt there. It's going to stay up.
Yeah, Natasha.
Interesting to see here. Just has it got a similar speed to this one, or are they about to come into shot, showing a bit of interest?
Oh, it's coming pretty well.
Oh, that's a...
Well, it cleared one out anyway.
Yeah, pretty good bowl there.
Might be just one down now.
Right, this ball here on the backhand will come into shot shortly. Needs to just...
it's running pretty quick.
Wants to sit on that back white one. That's not a bad result, that actually.
Oh, no, it sat up on the edge.
Yeah, but another one nicely in behind.
It's a nice grassy edge there.
I think she's just signalled to her team that they might be one down, so she'll be looking to change something up here and get the shot. Natasha's just going to have a quick look herself.
Just checking the second shot because that's quite crucial.
I think they're saying possibly on the backhand, see if they can either get some contact on the bowls or the jack.
Or move the jack, move the jack towards their
That's right. I think they've got
open hand there.
Yeah, they've got bowls on either side, preferably out to the right hand side as we see it now. Yep, lining up on the backhand. Full of focus. Quite big weight.
She's running it.
She's just going to be under, I think. Ooh, not by much. See that bowl hit the back and bounce back on, but as it didn't touch the jack, it goes on top of the bank. Straight into her work here, Paula. On the forehand, looking to potentially cover or move the jack herself if she can. Wants to just stop on the road. I think they've just said go again, have another go. So we'll see something similar here from Gayleen. Nice positive weight again. It is. It's under again. Is she going to get a bit of luck?
Whoa,
oh, I think she might have. I don't know if the back one was the shot or not, but probably a little bit of luck there just to cannon that one on. It was narrow out of the hand, but you got to take those. Right. Just a quick discussion here. Just confirming who's got the shot. It's a measure, I think.
Paula asks Kay, and Kay says, run it.
Yeah, said go at the bowl. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, they might have had a number of second and third, so they were trying to really remove it. Okay, so that's going to be 2-6 now. We've played 4 complete ends, we'll call it.
Yeah. So Paula there was trying to knock the second shot bowl out. And,
might have had second, third and fourth maybe to try and get a few more shots, but probably missed on the wide side, which is where she wanted to be. She didn't want to go narrow and either move the jack or take her own out, so safety first. And we're back to a shorter end, almost a tactic here, so they're throwing shorter ends, and Gayleen's team, when they got the jack back, sort of threw a longer end.
Just reflecting on yesterday, we had a good lead, and we're about 13-6 up, and I called a short end, and we dropped 6.
Wow.
13-12.
Wow. And
I just thought, I'll try a short one for,
6-2, played 4, there it is. But yeah, it
Just
can.
so you could control it, but no, it didn't work. So.
Yeah.
And that can happen.
Certainly in the outdoor game, you can get the varied lengths, and sometimes a change in length is all it takes to swing the balance back in your favour, right?
Yes. So Tainui got the shot then?
Yep.
Yes,
they did.
Right. So Aotearoa is bowl coming in now, and they'll probably get the shot here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a nice correction after the first one was sort of a touch wide, so that's a lovely bowl.
Yeah, and Natasha's indicating it's about half a metre out. They fit a few bowls in between that and the kitty.
Yep. Karen here, she's still watching with a bit of interest. Just going to fade under. So Paula's just called Anna here on the backhand. Just going to come up a wee bit short, this one, eh? This is a great spot to play bowls. You see in the background there, a nice view of the hills in the background, and there's the 2 grass greens here. And did I see an artificial one out the back?
A carpet one out the back.
Yeah,
yes, and that's where the women had to go yesterday because of the wet weather up on 2.
Yeah.
They screened it off, and then it poured down again, so they put them on the back green. And
yeah, 3 full greens. You can get a lot of teams here, and yeah, it's absolutely buzzing at the moment with people. It's all happening.
Well, everyone's come in from the other 4 venues.
Yeah, do you want to cover off just those other 4 venues that were used for the weekend?
Yes, certainly.
Give them a shout out. They're, these things don't happen without host clubs and volunteers and everyone putting in the effort.
Yes, a big shout out. Of course, we're here at the Thames Bowling Club, which is the headquarters for the Aotearoa Bowls tournament. And Thames Coast didn't play there this time, but it's up Te Puru, and then Kerepehi Bowling Club, Aotearoa Bowling Club, and the Hauraki Bowling Club. So those are the 5 venues here in the Hauraki for this tournament.
Big thanks to all of those clubs. Like, yeah, as mentioned, these things don't happen without host clubs and people willing to put in the time to look after the players. So yeah, massive thanks to them. Alright, this head, there's still plenty of room in here. It's just still there for anyone to take. How's the weight on this one? It's just going to make contact.
Ooh.
Pretty handy. Not a lot of options here for... Okay, she's just got to try and draw one on the backhand. She's looking, is she going to get around that one and somehow find her way through the gap? Not quite, just turned the opposition's bowl over. A little bit unlucky there. That one there, just a bit out on the wide side. So we've just ticked over the 1 hour mark of this game, so there's only 15 minutes left. So, you know, Pinchy only 2 or 3 more ends after this. I think so. Yeah, we're just going to try and get an update on the second semi-final and see how that's going. So Hone's just going to disappear for a couple of secs. I'll talk you through the rest of this end. It's a bit hard to tell who's currently sitting shot there. That black bowl at the back is one of Paula's teams, and that's sort of in the count or in the chance to be shot. Looks like she's just trying to draw here on the backhand. Looking to come under that white bowl, into the head. Has it got the weight? Look at this coming in. Needs to stop. What a bowl. That should be the shot. Yep, it is. That's a wonderful shot there. Gee, she's played some good stuff this game. So let's see the instruction there. Just looking to turn it over a couple of times. Might just be on the wide side here. Is it going to come back? Not quite. I think we'll see something, try and play something similar here from Paula. Try and really put the pressure on. She's just asking how her weight was with that last one. Saying, where's the jack? Right, looking to do something similar. This might be a touch wider than her last one, which is okay if she can get down under this white. Coming just a bit short there. Oh, I think we're going to see a bit more positive speed here. Saying turn one of ours in or get to this back one. Not too much more speed. Right, we're showing interest. Looking, is it going to get it? Oh, not quite. Definitely one, and we're going to get the measure out here. Karen's grabbed the measure and jumped down here, measuring for 2. So it's I think just 1. That should make it 3-6. Yeah, played 5. But this game will end up getting timed out. There's only about 12 or 13 minutes left, and obviously we had those 3 kills in a row, which meant that they were replayed and not counted as ends. So where some of the other games are probably through 7 or 8 ends, we're only through 5. 3 the difference. Right, there's plenty happening here. Nina on the forehand. I'm going to start close here. There we go, 6-3, confirmation. Played 5 ends. Just sticking mostly with this camera. It's like I say, quite a, as you can see here, quite a bit of glare, but we can pick it up as it comes in and get quite a good view. It was a lovely start there from Nina that put the pressure on. We've got welcome back. We'll just get that mic down in front of you there. Yeah. Brilliant. What have you got for us?
Kia ora, Sean. Well, interesting over there in the other semi-finals. It's 6 all after 7 ends, and we've got Nongataha with Shah Beckett and Kahununu, Mere Fryer. So it's 6 all after 7 ends.
Yeah, wow, nice close game,
So,
mate.
you know, that's how tight it is.
Yeah.
And how are we going here, Sean?
Well, we saw Paula's team pick up another one on that last end, so it's 3-6.
3-6.
Played 5, so I'm just saying we've only got about 10 minutes left, so what will we get? Probably this plus
Another
one
end?
more?
Yeah, yes.
That's a lovely bowl there from Karen. Just stayed upright. Interestingly, going this way, we've seen a lot of longer ends, and coming back, but we've seen the shorter ends. This one, trying to wave it to get back down. It's coming. Well, not a bad effort. Just indicating there that they've got the shot, so on the backhand. Those bowls are slightly low of the jack, but probably more of a guide for her, so she can use those to get back in. Tanya Wheeler here. See this come into shot shortly. Might just be a touch quick, is it? Is it going to stay up? Just going to fade into the ditch. Lovely line. You saw it come all the way back to the centre line there. Just a touch quick. Just waving it back in there. I think, yeah, we can see there it's on the wide side. Just don't think it's going to get back. Looks like it's come back in and it's going to stay in. Tanya here looking to make the correction. It's coming back nicely here. Look at this. What a bowl. That is an absolute cracker. Drawing the jack nicely. It's great timing if they can score a big end here with potentially only one left. Right. I think we'll be seeing a bowl on the forehand come in. Is it going to get down? There's a bit of a clap here, a bit of an edge off that one. It's going to sit in a good home. Yep, that's handy. I think we're going to be relying on Paula here to try and pull something out of the fire for them again. We've got a bit of a guitar and sing-along happening in the background.
Yes, I
So-
think
it's all go.
as the day gets along and as we get towards the finals, folks,
Yeah,
they're starting to sing up, all the supporters.
yeah.
But I've just checked out the men's semi-finals. One
Yeah.
of the games is between Raiko Gregory of Tamaki Makaurau, he's playing for Tamaki Makaurau now, and Ray Lovey of Aotearoa. And the score there is 7-5 after 7 ends. So, yeah, she's all pretty tight.
Yeah, that's just
Probably another end or two.
a touch wide there, but there's a few chances here for Paula if she can make something happen.
Our technician here, Mr. Archer, is doing very, very well, controlling the noise for all of you folks who are listening at home.
Absolutely.
And you're allowed to sing along at home, you know.
It's to be encouraged. Right. Big moments in this game here.
Yes,
Three
definitely.
down, currently 3 down, and probably only one more end after this. And 3 down on the scorecard, so need to make something happen. They got a few bowls at the back, so we'll just see how we go. Right. Well, I think we'll see weight on the. Well, I think we'll see weight whichever hand she decides to play. If
Yeah.
it's forehand, she's probably looking for the jack itself. Backhand, she's couple of bowls to connect with, but looks like she's lining up on the forehand here, looking for some movement.
Yes, or yeah.
Changed her mind,
Change
I think.
her hand
Yeah,
and
backhand,
going
play
backhand.
up to the bowls.
She's just going to try and draw inside.
Yep. And she's got a couple out the other side there.
3 down, so there's a bit of room there for her to get in.
Big moments here. Is it going to hold up enough to get to the jack? Just going to come under. Probably
Might be.
just wanted a touch
Might
more
be-
weight than that, you feel. I think the next one will be played a bit more positive.
Yeah, might be third shot.
I think Galen here will be looking to try and cover out that side. No real need to go any closer here. They're holding 3.
Yeah.
If she loads ahead, might just make a bigger target. Just trying to cover those bowls out the side there, but I think just going to... Oh, got a touch. Is it going to stay? No, just gone into the ditch. Right. You probably feel like game's on the line here with only one more in to go. They don't really want to be 6 down. Changing her hand on the forehand. Maybe. Yep. Made up her mind. Much quicker this
Runs
one.
it.
Much quicker this one. Now, just gone under the head and missed everything. So they'll just be saying, draw another shot.
No danger there for her to draw another shot, which will make it 3.
That's right.
Measuring.
What do we decide there? I wonder. They're just going to rush to get the jack up.
Yeah, they'll get this end in.
Not exactly sure on how much time's left, but I think we can almost guarantee this is the last end. There's 3. So it's 9-3 after 6 I make it, but 7 it doesn't really matter.
Yep, 9-3 after 7.
Yeah. And yeah, we should be probably 2 or 3 minutes away from the hooter going to signal that this will be the last end. And we're just going to try and get this camera zoomed. Here we go. Thank you, Dave. We've got Dave Archer. He's doing all the hard work. We're just sitting there getting to talk, and he's
technician, yes,
battling
he's
the elements and the
controlling
camera.
everything.
We've currently got our system sitting on an ice pack with a towel around it to keep it cool. It's that hot out here.
Here we are.
That's-
There's the bell.
That's the siren. This will
Yeah.
be the last end. But yeah, we've our setup here. It's so hot today. The switching system is currently sitting on an ice pack wrapped in a towel to keep everything cool. Right. So what have we got? 6 the difference. It's gonna be a tough ask here. Look at this from Karen.
Especially with that bowl that it is
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Yeah.
And the short bowl to start. They need to make the next 7 count.
Yeah, that's right.
been
Can
a-
happen. Can
It
happen.
can happen. So what happens if the hooter's gone and the last end's killed? It still gets replayed?
No.
No.
A kill's a kill.
All right.
A kill's a kill.
Yeah. Oh, it's been an interesting game to watch, and the standard's been quite high. Yeah, you feel that Galen's team have probably had the better of the up front, but
Definitely,
but
yes.
Paula and her team at times, but Paula especially has played some amazing bowls to keep them in it and rescue some situations. And yeah, playing the second end 4 times in a row was quite an interesting part.
Yes.
That's a lovely bowl there, building the head nicely. 6 in front. They'll just be looking to probably place their bowls around it.
Just covering now, yes, just to ensure the win.
Yep, that's right. And get their way into the final.
I'm just looking at the men's semis there. Riker Gregory and Ray Lovey. Ray's up 8-5 last end. So Ray Lovey of Aotearoa and Gregory of Tamaki Makaurau.
Right, just coming under here. I think they're sort of just almost feels like they're just going through the motions at the moment. They sort of realise that 6 is 6 is pretty non-existent on this head. So yeah, they're just sort of going through the motions, trying to get them close, and then they'll shake hands, and it'll be all the best to Galen's team in the final.
Definitely.
And they will be bringing you coverage of the men's final, so Galen won't be playing on the same rink twice. We'll have the men's two winning men's teams come across, and that'll be 10 ends, no time limit.
Yes.
Which will make it interesting if we have 3 kills in a row.
Yes, yes. And I must thank Bowls New Zealand too for having this broadcast live. We've had connections with Bowls New Zealand ever since we started really, and the relationship has been very good, and we see all the officials from the board always come and support the the program and the cause, and meet all the young ones, because in the future they'll be the national representatives.
No, I've seen a couple of Bowls New Zealand shirts around, and like you say, to get coverage and have that relationship, it can only be beneficial, right?
Oh, definitely.
Keep growing the game, and that's what everyone wants to see.
Yes, and we have one team here from the South Island this year, so for them.
Nelson are still playing out there in the semi-finals.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they're still there.
Made their trip worthwhile.
Yes. We've had the tournament in the South Island 3 times.
Yeah.
All been in Christchurch, because you need someone who's going to organise it.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's the Christchurch clubs that have hosted it.
Be interesting to see what Paula does here. Does she attack it one last time and end with a flurry, or
wow.
What happens here? A few of the games finishing up. I think we were scheduled to start around 4 o'clock, but we'll just wait and see what happens. They may get underway a little earlier. I think there'll be a link on the Bowls New Zealand YouTube page for the final.
It's just about a full-gone conclusion now.
Yeah, tune back in.
To Tainui Rohe over Aotearoa, 9-3. So. See, the beauty of having a broadcasting box, listeners, that you don't get all this background singing.
Yeah.
But no doubt they're all enjoying
She is having a little attack at this.
Thames.
Is she going to get an edge off the front and cannon in?
Goes.
Here we go. Oh.
No.
Interesting to see what happens with the next one. Interesting to see what they do here. Do they put something short in the way, or do they go around the back?
No, she's going to draw another one.
Looks like just trying to draw as close as she can here.
Coming in pretty well.
Not badly played.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely finish there. What a great shot. Right, we'll probably see this one coming up with plenty of weight here.
Well, yeah, there's a bit of a shoulder there, but it's the
just going to miss under the line, and that'll be the game. They'll be shaking hands, hugs all round. So that'll be Galen Kawana's team of Tainui through Rohe through to the final. And wish them all the best, and tune in shortly for the final.